Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another edition of MidRank Madness. Today we've got a game between ZeroDashZero and Elreciclador on Catalyst, the latter edition. In the bottom right-hand corner of the map, we've got the red Terran player. It is Elreciclador. Elrecic. I don't know what that is. It feels Spanish, though. And in the top left-hand corner, it's going to be the blue Zerg player, ZeroDashZero. Alright, so a ZVT edition of MidRank Madness sent to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of MidRank Madness. Zipped up all of those that I received, and it's a lot because it's a very popular, very big section of the ladder. I won't say popular. People aren't happy to be in MidRank Madness, which is gold, platinum, and diamond. They want to get out. They want to get to master and to grandmaster, but it's hard. It's hard, so they stay in here for a while. But yeah, biggest segment of the ladder population by far is the MidRank Madness sector. Anyway, zipped up all the ones that people had sent to me for the last month or so. Sent them to Don and said, hey Don, do you mind checking these out for the best ones? And he said, sure thing. And he sent me this one back and said, let's cast this guy, and so I am. And we are. So, Don is also the composer of the Korshala Adun song at the end of this video. If you want to listen to it, it's great. It really is very good. There's a link in the description to more of Don's work at Reverb Nation. He's thinking about working on a third song. The first one being the Into the Void song that plays at the end of my Into the Void casts on Friday. And should be good. I'm really excited. Looking forward to this third song here too. No pressure. Let's not rush this by any stretch. But I'm looking forward to it. That's all. That's all that is right now. Alright, we've got a Reaper on the way here for Elreciclador. Man alive, that name. This Reaper's name is Yarrick. He has been hunting the beast for years, and he won't miss this chance. Okay. I mean, is the beast a queen? Is that what you're hunting here, Yarrick? Yarrick. Why is that name familiar? Is there a Yarrick in The Witcher? I want to say it's the name of a character in The Witcher 3. Because I can hear somebody saying it like in a Norwegian accent. Yarrick. I could be wrong about that. I have no short-term memory to speak of. Alright, so here comes Yarrick heading from the south to the north. 2 queens in production here for ZeroDashZero. He does not have any lings, actually. Okay, so Yarrick's got a small window in which to do some stuff. So here comes the Reaper friend. And oh, free drones. Free drones. Does this count as the beast? Get out. Get out of there. Trying to make an extractor. Oh, did make an extractor. How about this guy? Oh, turns us into a spine crawler. No kills for this guy. And a queen's going to pop out too. Oh, very sad. Yarrick, you had a window, man. You had a window, and now there's lings here. Now there's queens. And maybe you could focus fire. Yes, does get one of the lings. Oh, but 2 more coming. Usually don't. KD8 charged himself. Usually don't see this many Zerglings, but 6 of them came out instead of the 4, and that was enough. That was enough to chase Yarrick away. He got 1 kill. I guess that counts as killing the beast. Having a single kill, right? Right, I say. I'm going to say that's right. I thought you were a toss. Oh, that's why he didn't make wings. I'm pretty sure he isn't random. I think he just misread the loading screen. I've done that before. It's very embarrassing. Bow! Get out of there. KD8 charged and gets a drone, but now speeds up and now he's gone. But he did get a drone kill and a ling kill, so I think that counts as fulfilling Yarrick's goal to hunt and kill the beast. He saw his chance, he took it, he got it, he died in the process, but there's worse things. What the? Where's your expansion, dude? Right here. Okay, so Elreciclador is planning on some kind of an earlier attack than you would normally expect with Hellions, and has another factory, so he's meching it. He is meching it here in MidRank Madness. We've seen more and more of the mech style show up in these lower levels too, just because it's good. It's good. I don't know why this Hellion's sitting in a mineral line. Is he worried about link drops possibly? Possibly. Possibly he is. And by he's moving out, what I mean is he's actually going to sit here with his Hellions inside his main base for a while. And I mean, what? What are you freaked out about here? Who knows? That's an armory though, so this is going to be a Hellbat attack. Hellbat attack without Medivacs, though. Without Medivacs, but going to be a big one. A real big and juicy Hellbat-style attack. Roach Warren just about done. Spore Crawler coming up from ZeroDashZero 2. Doesn't know what to expect. Hasn't really scouted until now. He does have overlord speed, which is great. So he comes in, sees double gas, sees very early armory, and says, oh, right, Hellbats it is. Sees the expansion finishing now. Says this is a really crazy build. Make roaches 6 roaches. Spinecrawler at the front. I think he let that one finish. That he built to save the drone from immediate death. I think you go in, man. I think you go in now. I understand you want to kill this queen, but there's really nothing here from ZeroDashZero. Okay, now the roach is popped. Now the roach is popped. I think you just Hellbat and move. A couple Cyclones out too. Overlord does have the speed with which to escape if it wants to, and it does. By golly, it does. And the Hellions move back down. Okay, I think that was a mistake. I think you push in there. You transform everything into a Hellbat and then just go, because there's really not a whole lot from ZeroDashZero. Opportunity lost. I guess he's coming now with 4 Cyclones. The Cyclones are going to be the roach insurance. Third base under construction here from ZeroDashZero, going for a lair. Third base upgrading itself to an orbital command. Well, second base, sorry, felt Elreciclador. I'm just so used to the timings being different, because this should really be done for a long time by now at the 5-minute mark. But it does allow for a pretty strong push from Elreciclador. ZeroDashZero is making some more roaches, but this looks bad for our Zerg player. All right, so here we go. Hellbat, ready, transformers. Transforming, no, I guess worried more about Lings than anything else. Okay, third base toast, he's sacking that one. There's the Hellbat transformation. I don't think ZeroDashZero can save this. The roaches are kind of trying to get in here, but man, Cyclone DPS is so much against roaches because they're armored units. Hellbat's in the front, tanking a lot of this damage. Cyclone's doing work, though. Goodbye, Spinecrawler. Goodbye, roaches. Lings trying to come in. The Hellbat's making quick work of them. Pretty good kiting back and back here from ZeroDashZero. Keeping his stuff alive as long as he can. Backing himself into a corner a bit, though. Queen down, roach down, queen down. A lot of stuff dead here. Push, man. Is he? Oh, he hasn't killed this base. Okay, so that's the problem. So third base is down. Losing that one. What was that? Oh, no! All right, hold on. We'll be right back. Okay, third base gone. I don't know what happened there. Somehow I did like a go all the way back to the beginning kind of a thing. So in exchange for 10 Hellbats, Elreciclador has killed a hatchery, 12 roaches, 10 lings, 3 queens, a spinecrawler, 4 creep tumors, I guess, and a drone. But yeah, that was super cost efficient there. Well done. Again, that's what mech is. Mech is supposed to be cost efficient, but 39 to 29 Harvester. ZeroDashZero still has the lead. He's making lings because lings are a much better counter to these cyclones. I don't know about going home. Once again, I am not convinced that was the right choice from Elreciclador to go back home. Ravagers, a really fantastic choice here from ZeroDashZero, not taking extra damage from any of this stuff. Not light or armored, so the Hellbats don't get bonus damage, and the Cyclones don't get bonus damage either. Just they're expensive. You gotta make a roach, you gotta upgrade it to a Ravager, it's cost another 75 gas per, and it's just a big gas sink, is what it is. ZeroDashZero says this third base location, or which I lost my third, is unlucky. I'm gonna build one down here. And then he did. Let it be said, let it be done. Alright, so could be Elrecic? Elreciclador. Elreciclador. I don't know. I don't speak Spanish. Do not speak any Spanish other than what I've learned, I think, from Sesame Street as a child, and then pretty much TV. Pretty much entirely TV is all the Spanish I've ever learned. Taking a fourth base at where his third used to be is ZeroDashZero. We'll call this the fourth base and this one the third base, though, based on the timings at which they are up. Elreciclador. We're going to call him Lador from now on. I don't know what that is. I should probably translate it, though. We have some time. We're going to do this on stream. Everybody's favorite experience is looking or seeing somebody else Google stuff on stream or listening to them do it. Elreciclador. There's a YouTube channel for it. It seems to be a dude's YouTube channel. Does Azlings try to come into the third base and take it down? And no. No, says Lador. Todos de secreto de la decoración, de reflexión y metieron para el hogar. So it's like a repairing stuff channel? Beats the heck out of me. The repairer. Perhaps the repairman. is a good definition here. Does that seem fair? Where my translate is at? I think I have the translate app. Google stuff. Google Translate. I swear I had the translate app. Anyway, somebody will know. Somebody in chat will know. Okay, so nothing happened. That's good. Didn't lose anything there, I don't think. Although people are probably screaming at me in the comments saying, hey, you missed a big thing run by in the main and it killed all these SCVs. And actually, no, it didn't, because no SCVs have died. Oh, yes. Smart servos. Hooray! Hellions, Hellbats, Vikings, and Thor transform much more quickly with that upgrade finish. See how long that takes? That's upwards of 3 seconds. That's time that nobody has. They have the blue flame. He does have the blue flame. The Infernal Pre-Igniter upgrade is complete. Happily so. Alright, so more and more tanks. Just this ground army. I don't know, man. The more tanks there are, the worse it gets. For this Ling Ravager kind of a thing. Ah, Mutas. Alright, so ZeroDashZero going for Mutalisks. Seems totally fine. Hellions running right into this Ravager Ling thing, and immediately a couple of these Hellions go down. But they say, yeah, let's go clear these creep tumors. Worry about the rest of the stuff later. Man, losing creep really hurts as a Zerg player, as it turns out. This is a lot of mutas, though. This is 6 mutas with 8 more in production. What can shoot up from Lador? The answer is 6 Cyclones can shoot up. That's it. Does he have any turrets? A turret. I think this muta tech switch was brilliant by ZeroDashZero. It's hard to know what to tech switch to in the middle of a game, because I feel like if you take the time to do it, you're going to die. But you know what? It takes Terran players some time to get up an army, to get these 3-4 bases up, to make them feel safe enough where they can move out. Because they can't come back home to protect. Let's just make that clear. They are slow. They cannot come back home at all if an attack comes while they're away. So they make sure that they're well protected. All right, Muta's flying in. These SCVs are entirely unprotected. This is the big Muta run by SCV attack that I saw in the future previously. That's a lot of dead SCVs. That's a total of 19 dead SCVs. Cyclones come in, but I don't, again, caution. So much caution on display here. That is 3 Cyclones. I think you kill them. I think you kill the 3 Cyclones, and I think you kill the natural base, and I think you win. Blue Flame Hellions rolling into this 4th base location, though, and Ling sacrificing their own barbecued little lives to make sure it doesn't happen. Good drone pull there, keeping them alive. Dude, go back in. Kill buildings. These mutas just sitting here does absolutely nobody any favors. Kill the tech lab. Kill, I guess, supply blocking your opponent is not a bad strategy either. Okay, now Thors are coming out. Magic Box. Magic Box the Thors. ZeroDashZero. Magic Box the Thors. Okay, so what that is, he has to know what that is. Basically, just leave the mutas alone, so they spread out naturally. Then right-click near the Thor so they're spread out and they won't take splash damage. It's really effective against Thors. It is pretty much the way you have to kill them if you're trying to kill them with mutas. Again, I don't know if there are enough. There might be, though. Usually about 5 or 6 can take down a Thor if they are spread and magic boxed. Seems like it's enough. Again, Blue Flame trying to come down this left side. Pretty good against the Hydras that ZeroDashZero has created, but real bad against the Ravagers. Yeah, see all those Hydras get roasted? Roasty toasty. Roasty toasty. Okay, 68 to 48 Harvester. ZeroDashZero is up big time right now. He should be maxed out about the 13-minute mark, but he's not. He's waiting for a lair, making more Hydras, getting upgrades, +2 ground weapons, which, or ground melee attack. I guess ground melee is a little bit redundant. I don't think there's any air melee in StarCraft 2. This Scourge? You count Scourge in StarCraft 1? I think that seems possible. It's quite possible, pig. There we go. There's the magic box. Okay, good. But unfortunately, SCV repair, kind of a big deal. 7 kills and 5 kills. Hellions, Blue Flame at the 4th base of ZeroDashZero's in so much trouble right now. Ling's coming in. I don't think this is enough. But they're just buying time. Again, buying time for the Ravagers and the Hydras to actually show up. But that is a pretty good barbecue. It's going to be 7 drones down, 59 to 50 Harvesters. Getting his way back into this thing is Mr. Lador. Getting a 5th base in the top right now. ZeroDashZero, that is the correct choice. right now. Droning up. Ah, Greater Spire. I like Greater Spire choice. Oh, but this third base. Press F to pay respects for this third base because all of these drones are dead. Oh! Okay, some of them escape, but that's 25 drones down. Chase them. Finish them off. Not doing it. +1 attack on those guys. Pretty pleased. Pretty pleased as punch that their mission was successful. Although they have lost some of their brethren. A total of 10 Hellbats and 24 Hellions have gone down so far. It's not great. Not great. Mutas killing the SCV, trying to build that fourth base of Lador's own. And the Mutas fly directly into a ton of Cyclones. And one of them goes down, and one manages to escape before falling. Yep, it's going to be a lot of Corruptors and a lot of Broodlords here for ZeroDashZero, so I feel like he might have been saving a little bit of bank here. A little bit of bank, about 1,800 gas and, well, 1,900 minerals. So he's going to Greater Spire this thing, Broodlord this thing, Anti-Air, there are no Vikings, couple Thors, and 6 Cyclones are not going to be enough here. I'd almost prefer he fly the Corruptors down here, set them up, and then attack in. It gives much less time for Lador to respond than if you're flying clear across the map with your Broodlords, and there might be a chance that he sees it, scans it, or otherwise knows that it's here, and then can start pumping out Vikings pretty easily. Does he actually have any starports, though? By golly, he doesn't have any starports at all. He's really banking on ground, making a lot of sense here. Yep, sure is. Okay, Lador, thinking about moving up to this 5th base that ZeroDashZero has tossed up. I'm not sure that he knows it exists, but... Oh, this Broodlord's going to ruin everything. It's going to ruin all the things. Yeah, I mean, I think this is it. I think this is a good game. I don't see how Lador comes back from this. Caster's Curse, right? Caster's Curse would say, stop being dumb. Oh, man, making 5 starports at a time? Okay, maybe Lador's coming back from this. Okay, Scouting Barracks does the scouting that it's supposed to do. Hydra, Queen, Spinecrawler does take out the group of Hellions here at the 4th base location. And here we go. Broodlords raining down broodlings on top of this factory. Goodbye, factory. Tanks getting directly broodling striked here, too. I mean, I don't know if the Hydras and Ravagers need to get involved here. In fact, I'm pretty sure they do not. Oh, no. Come back. Come back, game. Where did you go? That was not great. It does it again. I'll pause and see what's going on. But in range of missile turrets, no, Broodlords, don't fly into range of missile turrets while trying to take down those Thors. Sure, you got the Thors, but you lost a big group of your number there. Oh, that was not good. That was really bad. 6 Broodlords have gone down. There are still 4 remaining. They're still chasing these Thors off. You've got to be in single target mode, guys. Got to do it. Another missile turret. Going to finish off another Broodlord, though. Positioning is so important. So darn important, but losing this 3rd base entirely is Lador. So that's not good. That's actually super mega bad. Hydra, Roach trying to finish this stuff off. The Broodlord count is what looks to be a measly 1. Yes, in fact, a measly 1. ZeroDashZero needs to make more stuff. He's not making stuff. Now look at this. Cyclones taking down a Broodlord. Not something you see every day. Not something you see. I'll put that on the list of strange happenings. Okay, so now the trick is you don't make more Broodlords because Lador is going to make a ton of Vikings, right? You're going to expect a lot more. Meanwhile, Blue Flame Hellions trying to take down ZeroDashZero's 5th base. Well, not in Hellbat mode, which I think is probably a life mistake. Yeah, I don't know if you want to go in there with a ground army. This is a lot of tanks. They've got +3 attack here at the 18-minute mark. Horrible, horrible things. Hydra's finishing off the scouting barracks, and yeah. So basically, ZeroDashZero kind of threw that away by flying his Broodlords into missile turrets. If you just stay out of the range of the missile turrets, I think he wins that. I think he wins that engagement. He crushes the 30, crushes the natural, he wins the game. But, I mean, even still, it's 166 to 111 total supply. I mean, if you go before these tanks siege up ZeroDashZero, you might have this. Upgrades are a little bit behind, too. He's trying to get a 5th base, or a 6th base down this left side. Trying to protect it. This tank count, though, is pretty good. 9 of them. Again, the +3 attack seems like a pretty big deal. Vipers in production. 7 Vipers in production. Blinding Cloud is what he thinks he needs, but... Oh, my gosh. All right. So tanks. Good. Tanks real good. Quick scan. I mean, yeah, Lador's got his... He needs to replace this third. He needs to replace this third. I really can't figure out what else he needs to do here. Okay, so Vipers, are they tossing consumes out? They need to consume something. Yes. Consuming these extractors. I guess this one extractor is going to die very quickly. 2, 3 Vipers. Sucking energy off. Yeah, seems about right. Extractor does end up getting killed. That's what we got to watch out for. What you got to watch out for here. Counterattack. See, this is what I'm talking about. Counterattack. Here inside the natural base of Lador. This is a good move. This is a good move. The tanks are left unprotected here. I mean, you make another bunch of mutas, which you can't afford. You can make about 8 more of them, ZeroDashZero, but again, really too busy with other stuff. All the SCVs here at this 4th base location are going to die for Lador. There's a small group of Hellions and Hellbats and a Cyclone here. I just think you go for it, man. I really just kind of think you go for it. Yep, tanks finishing off that base. So the 4th base is gone. 3rd base and 5th base still remain for ZeroDashZero. Cyclone's trying to kill the Overseers that we got left behind when the army came back to defend against this. This is actually a little bit dicey. A little bit of a dicey situation. All right, Vipers, you just sucked a lot of energy off those buildings. You got to make yourselves useful here. Oh, there's Vikings though. There are Vikings though. Is that really not in range of that tank? That's amazing. Blinding Cloud. All right, Blinding Cloud is here. Blinding Cloud. Hydra's trying to attack on through. It's going to be enough. Yes, Blinding Cloud's pretty good. Pretty good here. Oh, man, everything but one. Every tank but one gets Blinding Clouded. What a cleanup. What a cleanup on aisle 6 by ZeroDashZero. 169 to 89 total supply. This is what's left from Lador. He has a handful of, okay, actually a good number of Hellions. A lot of Vikings, which... Again, against the Vipers, pretty good, but that's not really what you need to be worrying about now, I don't think. 28 to 43 total Harvesters. Trying to replant the 6th base? Yeah, it was a 6th when it was up. Oh, actually, it already has a 6th. Missed that one. Going for a 7th right now. Still only at 42 Harvesters. But I don't know. I kind of feel like to clean up an army like that, you at least push. You at least see what you're dealing with. I guess that's the message. That's the message of this game, is if you win an engagement or you're in a pretty good position, at least check. At least check to see what kind of defenses your opponents have before retreating or before holding off. I think we're going to get an engagement here in the middle of the map that nobody's going to be quite ready for. So let's be ready for that one. Let's be ready for that if they're not ready for it. How's that sound? So Lador moving up this right side. Thinking about taking down this 5th base in the top right-hand corner, which would be a good move. I mean, killing bases when you're down like this is a fantastic play. Oh, Ling's running into Blue Flame Hellions. Nope, don't do that. Don't you be doing that. Still, man, these tanks worth their weight in gold. Is it going to be Ultras? Or Ultra's going to have to be the answer here. Doesn't have any. Is working on chitinous plating. Look at how fast that transformation is. It's every time I'm just like, what? What is happening? Are there Vipers? Oh, here are the Vipers. No, no, no. Vipers flying over the Cyclones, though. Don't do that. Don't be doing that. Coming up from the backside. Backside attack. Trying to focus down the tanks. No tanks remaining. This might be our final engagement. Hellbats. Blue Flame Hellbats getting blinding clouded. I don't know if that works, but does it really matter? I don't think it really matters. There's too much ground. Here from ZeroDashZero. +2/+2 to boot. Last tank gone. 119 to 66. Total supply. Army. Here from ZeroDashZero. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, what's left from ZeroDashZero? It's got 4 tanks and 4 Vikings. It's just not enough. It's just not enough. As the music starts to get really intense for reasons that are just random. Just random. StarCraft music is continuous when I play, and most of the time it's good at it, but I mean, it could just be Residor's final stand. Are we seriously? All right, we're speeding it up. Trying to attack in there, trying to attack in here. Blue Flame Hellions saying nope. That is a disallowed event. Retaking a base on this left side is ZeroDashZero. Blue Flame Hellions saying no. How about you don't retake that base? And okay, says ZeroDashZero, that's fine. Can live with that outcome. He's letting Lador get back into this thing, is what he's doing. This is nuts. Where are you trying to expand, Orbital Command? I'm trying to follow his flight path. I don't see where he's going. Unless he's just dead. He might just be dead. Another race on the way from ZeroDashZero. I don't know. I just feel like this game is over. It's 35 to only 35 to 28 Harvester. ZeroDashZero is up 185 to 101. Does he have Ultras? He's got 7 Ultralisks. Okay, that seems like that should be it. Here come the Ultras. Here come the Roaches. Here come the Hydras. The Ultras are almost fully upgraded, but not quite. Blue Flame Hellions trying to do their thing. And yeah, Lador has a handful of tanks. Let's go. Let's go. Let's move. I'm sure ZeroDashZero has places to be, things to do. All right, here we go. Here's the A move from Lador. He hasn't been A moving all game. The Blinding Cloud placement's been very good. Oh, look, there's some Blinding Cloud placement. Blue Flame Hellions cannot stand up against Ultras under any circumstances, I'm pretty sure. Especially if the upgrades are the same. And yeah, just back and back and back. And that's a good game out of Lador. Lador is defeated and ZeroDashZero is your winner. This probably should have at least been a Planetary Fortress, right? Should have been. Should have been. That's fine. That's fine that it wasn't. All right, so good one. Good little ZVT there. Got a little bit hairy. ZeroDashZero probably could have won about 5 minutes ago, but that's okay. Better cautious than dead is what I always say. All right, so that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another edition of Midrank Madness. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.
Before us, our honor guides us. Me with you, you with me. We are as one. Justice, our duty is unending. I feel your presence. We are as one. I sense your soul. A soul in search of the answers. May the gods watch over you. Inshallah, Adu. ascension is before us. Our honor guides us. Me with you, you with me. We are as one. I sense a soul. A soul in search of the answers. May the gods watch over you. Kushala Adu. Sense a soul. A soul in search of the answers. May the gods watch over you. Kushala Adu. I sense a soul. A soul in search of the answers. May the gods watch over you. Kushala Adu. Kalarulas. Karamulas. Aklaranus. Naslaran. Kinalatu. Casar di Templare. Daramanaka. Oshara Sashina.